Hi, it's Christina here from Green Umbrella Marketing. One of the main reasons that you should be using social media for your business is to create trust in your brand. Now that might be the brand of your product, your service, or it might be your personal brand. And we can do this through achieving reviews on, Google reviews or Trustpilot, stuff like that. But for anyone who is in a service industry and working B2B, something that's overlooked quite a lot is LinkedIn reviews, or LinkedIn recommendations. So I'm just going to move over to the laptop now. What I want to do is show you how to ask for those recommendations and also challenge you. I always say every profile should have a minimum of 10 recommendations. So if you don't have any, aim for that 10. If you've got 5 or less, try and get to 10. If you've got more than that, then why not challenge yourself? Set that goal of gaining an additional 10 recommendations on LinkedIn. Great thing about them is once you've got them, you can use them across all of your marketing. You can pull the text, drop it onto an image in Canva, use that on your Facebook page, tweet it, Instagram, in your stories, all sorts of things. But obviously we need to get them first. So I have got Mark's profile here on the laptop. Mark is part of the team here at Green Umbrella, so I'm sure he won't mind me picking on him. On the profile, you're looking for the More button, and it's the same thing if you're looking via the mobile app. Look for that More button. When you click on that, look for Request a Recommendation. Now, when I hit this button, I get this little pop-up and I can basically say, I've worked with Mark, this was the position I held at the time, hit Next, and I get like a pretty bulk standard bit of text from LinkedIn. Best practice at this point, I would suggest you making this as personal as possible. So, Mark's got a nickname. I don't use it, but let's say I did use his nickname. I'd address him by that. I might talk specifically about something that's happened recently, a conversation we've had. I might say, I know you're really busy working on that project, but if you can get a couple of minutes, I'd really appreciate a few words from you. And then I would be really specific about what I wanted that recommendation about. One of the things that happens when we're asking for recommendations is, could you leave me a review? And you think, what am I going to say? I don't know where to start. Christina was great, and it just kind of gets left there. Whereas if I ask you, could you leave me a recommendation talking around the strategy we gave you for your LinkedIn account? Could you leave me a review for the digital health check we prepared and presented to you? Could you give me a review for the coaching that we've done recently? Okay, as soon as you start to get more specific, you'll find these reviews come through a little faster. Okay, so I make it hyper-personalised and then I hit that send button. Now what happens when you hit send is, Mark would receive that message from me in his LinkedIn messages. It has a link on it, and when he clicks on that link, he gets a pop-up, okay? And it looks similar to what you can see on the screen here. I've been asked to recommend some people. So you can see the blue button, you hit Write Recommendation. Okay, from there, you've then got a nice box to pop your message into, and then you can hit send. Now, once you've hit send on that message, okay, or once the person you've asked for recommendation has hit send, it comes back in a message. And, if this was a recommendation for me, I would be able to read it through. If I thought, it needs some edits, I could go back to that person, ask for those edits. I can click a button as well so that I choose whether to publish it on my account or not. So sometimes you might get a recommendation that you never hit publish on. It never goes out there in the public domain. But actually what happens is that you've got that then. You've got those words. You could, Charles, who is on the other side of this camera, once I've written this recommendation, if I write this recommendation, he will be able to use that in his marketing going forward. He can name me, or he could just say, marketing agency in Northamptonshire, if he needed to keep my identity secret. So there you go. That's how to request a recommendation. Hope that was useful. Like I said, set yourself that challenge. And once you've got these recommendations, don't stop there, set the next target and the next one and the next one. And make sure you're using them everywhere else online as well to promote your brand and to, create that feeling of trust around you and what you're doing. Really hope that video was useful. If I can help you at all, anything LinkedIn or anything else social media wise, drop a comment below, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, do a little dance, all those things, and I'll see you on another video soon.